new one. For sequence a sub n, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and so forth. So the common difference here is 2. It's a arithmetic sequence. And we're going to consider a new sequence, b sub n, where we group these like this. So we want to find the sum of all terms in b sub 10. All right, so for example, let's look at this. This would be b sub 1, b sub 2, b sub 3, b sub 4, and then b sub 5, and so forth. All right, so let's let c sub n be a new term, a new sequence, and let's let it equal the first number of b sub n. All right, so that's going to be 2, 4, 8, 14, dot, dot, dot. And that's created by the first terms of b sub n. So I'll just put first terms. All right, now let's consider another sequence, d sub n. What I'm going to do is take this term and subtract the first term. So that's going to be 4 minus 2 is 2, 8 minus 4 is 4, 14 minus 8 is 6. So this would be d sub 1, d sub 2, d sub 3. So for d sub n, that's going to equal 2n. All right, so this is a quadratic model we can create, and we can look at this and say, well, c sub n equals, and we'll write down our first term here, 2 plus the sum of n, or k equals 1 to n minus 1. And I'm writing it this way. Really, it's just 2k. But when you do 2k, so n minus 1, you get 2n minus 2. So that will subtract this 2 out. But since we're using this quadratic model, instead of just writing 2k, we're going to write it this way. All right, so this is going to be 2k. So now this is going to equal 2 plus, now for 2k, it's going to be 2 times, and for k, we're using this formula. So this is going to be n minus 1 times n divided by 2. So this cancels out, and we're going to get 2 plus n squared minus n, or you could say n squared minus n plus 2. So that's going to give us our quadratic model. All right, now that we have that, the first term, let's look at the first term in b sub 10. So for b sub 10, and we're looking for the sum of all terms, that's going to be 10, and this is what we had, n squared minus n plus 2. So that would be 10 squared minus 10 plus 2, which equals 92. So therefore, what this means is, if you have the sequence b sub 10, that means that's going to be this thing. It's going to be 92, that's going to be my first term. Then we'd have 94. Then you're going to go up by 2, so 96, and dot, 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 dot. So that's what we did there. This is your first term for this whole thing is going to equal b sub 10. All right. Now, since b sub 10 has 10 terms, and the common difference is 2, right? We keep going by 2. Then we can use this formula here to find our sum. So the sum's going to equal, let's just put sum of b sub 10 like that, or the first 10 numbers, is going to equal 10, that's your n, divided by 2. Then we're going to have 2 times 92 plus, that's your first term, 10 minus 1 times d. Our d is 2. All right. So this is going to equal 10 times, let's see, 92 plus 9. Because this 2 will knock these 2 out. This should have been a plus, sorry. All right. So this is going to give you 1,010. And that is your sum. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.